You're ready, yeah? Now they're recording. They don't record me. There we go. That's it.
That was quick.
Yeah. Can't spotlight you. There we are. You're spotlighted.
Good Shabbos, everybody. We've got 3 rabbis here tonight. I've never spoken in front of a Besdin before. Later this week or late next week, I have, it's my father's yahrzeit. He died in 1989, so I really would like to dedicate this to his memory. Okay? Not if you can hear me. Yes, you can hear. Right.
Yes.
Good, right.
Yes.
Okay. I've got a few minutes. I just want to make 2 points. This week's Sedra is Pinchas. We know all about Pinchas, but the majority of occasions on Sedra Pinchas, the Haftorah is not for Pinchas. It is for Matos. The next time Pinchas will hear that Haftorah will be in the year 2035. Because we have to do the Haftarah for Matos, and then next week Masay, and then Devorim because of Tisha B'Av. And then after Tisha B'Av, we do what's known as Shabbos Nachamu, which is where we have the Haftarah from Isaiah, starting with the words Nachamu, Nachamu. It's interesting that despite what Pinchas did last week, he doesn't seem to get punished for it. He does commit a murder, 2 murders in front of everyone, but he doesn't get punished. And God says in the beginning of this week's Sedra that he will deal with Pinchas. It's curious that God must take some comfort for what Pinchas did. Although he seemed to go over the top, God takes comfort for it. Why do I say that? Because Pinchas has a gematria of 208. And the Haftarah, which is the beginning of the 3 weeks, usually. And because we end that after Shabbat on Shabbos Nachamu and the Haftarah for Eskanun starts with the words Nachamu, Nachamu, which also have a gematria of 208. And therefore Pinchas and Nachamu, Nachamu go together because they're equal to each other. And therefore God is comforted in a way by what Pinchas does. And then after Tisha B'Av, is comforted in the words of Isaiah. That's just the first thought. But really the main thing I wanted to talk about was actually something that happens in the Sedra, in this week's Sedra. God tells Moses that he should take the Eliezer the high priest and Yeshua, and then he should lay his hand on him to give him the authority to be the next leader. And when he's done that, he should call all the people together and tell them what he's done. And Moses doesn't do that. He does it in a different way. The verse that God says to him, in the verse that God speaks to Moses, it says, "V'samachta es yodcha alav," and you shall put your hand on him, on Joshua. But when Moses actually comes to do it, first of all, he gets all the people together so that they can all see what's happening. And they're not B'nai Yisrael, they are basically witnesses. It describes them as an aid. It's a community. But they are actually witnessing what is going to happen. So there's no behind the scenes. It's not a fait accompli. It's not like some government official giving a contract for selling PPE to one of his friends. This is all above board, out in the open so that everybody can see it. So when Moses first of all does that in a different sequence. So he brings that in front, and then he doesn't just lay one hand. It says, "Vayismoch es yodov olav," and he places his hands on him. Not one hand, but 2 hands. Why? Because he is so happy that Joshua is officially going to be the next leader. He wants all his energy, all his thoughts, all his experience to be passed through from him into Joshua so that he can lead the people into the land. And that is an interesting play on words that not for the first time, Moses doesn't do what God asks him. But this time, God approves of what happens because despite looking at VAR to see what Moshe did was okay, he doesn't he doesn't get sent off and he doesn't get booked and he's not doesn't get a free kick against him. All that happens is that God nods his approval, and the people are very happy. They have witnessed the next leader being officially like ordained for the people, for their next leadership, for when they go into the land. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom. Well done, Stuart. Leigh, sorry. That
you.
was getting you mixed up. That was really, really lovely. And I wish you Chaim Aruchim for your thing. When is it? When exactly is it, Leigh? When? Can't hear you.
Tuesday night, Wednesday.
I wish you Chaim Aruchim. Mitzvah Hashem. The neshama, you know, say in Yiddish, the neshamas are hoven and aliyah, which means the neshama, the soul, should have an elevation, please God. And I wish you long life on that. Now I'm going to find the rabbi. Where is he? Here's Rabbi Miller. Great, he's here. He's already. We found it. We found the thing over there. Okay, and I'm going to disappear because you don't need me for this. I'm going to disappear. There we are. Look, watch what happens. There we are. I'm disappeared. See? And what I'm going to do, we're going to share screen because we have Yedid Nefesh. We have everything on the NCSY booklet on screen. Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? The Koran. I think it's the Koran. And it's a beautiful thing over here. And let me just go. Oops. Don't know what's just happened. Let me just do that again. Come out again.
Rabbi?
Again. Yeah.
How far are we going? Are we going up until Mizmor Shir L'Yom HaShabbat, or?
Yeah, but we don't say Mizmor Shir L'Yom HaShabbat because it's not Shabbos yet. Even here, it's not Shabbos. So what we do is we do the Chadodi, and then we normally end. If you want to sing something else, would love to hear you sing something else if you want to. Sure. But we start from Yedid Nefesh and go through L'chuna Ranana as we normally would over here. Okay. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Okay. Thank you, Rabbi Black. Thank you, everyone. Rabbi Vandenberg. It's Shalom Uvracha. It's such an honor because I've gotten my 2 doses this week of Kenton, which is an incredible inoculation of good spirits and sweet memories. And thank you so much for the opportunity. And something that Leigh had mentioned that I'm going to mention as well. I want to dedicate this Le'ilu Nishmas, my father, Chaim Lebitzak ben Moshe. And what makes this very unique is that I'm coming towards the end of my first year as an Avel. And one of the halachas is that an Avel can't daven from the Amud on Shabbos or Yantif. Certain exceptions for Yamim Naraim, for Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. So I haven't had this opportunity, and this is such a unique opportunity for me to be able to do an unofficial Kabbalat Shabbat, no musical instruments, and still have the elated feeling of leading and having Kabbalat Shabbat together with you. So I really I thank Hashem for organizing this, for orchestrating this, and for Roy for all of his efforts. And thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to begin. I encourage you to join along and clap and sing, get involved. I'm drawing on Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach, blessed memory, his approach to Kabbalat Shabbat, change it up a little bit. And I hope that in the merit of this will uplift your spirits, and we should just be able to share sweet news, and all those needing recovery of health should have one. Yedid nefesh avarachaman mishach avdecha el ritzonecha yarutz avdecha k'mo ayal yishtachave el muladarecha yerab lo yedid osecha mino fesuf vechol toam Hadur Noe Ziv Haolam Nafshi Cholas Avasecha Yana Elna Refana La Ibeharos Lo Noam Zivecha Az Tischazek V'sisrape V'hai Salah Simchas Olam Vasikemuna Irachamecha V'chusana Al beinahu v'cha Ki ze kama Nichsof nichsafti Iliros besiferes Uzecha Eile chamda libi V'chusana ve'alti salam Yigalena ufros chavivi olai esukas shelomecha Haytzayir eretz michvodecha hinagila v'nismecha vach maherehov kiva moed v'chavonenu ki me'olam Yididalai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai, 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 yadadai-dai, didalai-dai-dai, didalai-dai-dai, Di-la-la-da-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da-da. Di-la-la-da-la-da-da-da. Di-la-la-da, ho-yo-yo-yeah. Di-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Di-la-la-da-da. Di-la-la-da-da. Di-la-la-da-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da. Di-la-la-da-da. Di-la-la-da-da, di-la-la-da-da-da-da. L'chu neranena el-Adonai Nahariya L'tzur yishenu Nikadma fanav Bisoda Bizmirahos nari alo Arba'im shana akud v'dor v'yomar am toilevavevheim v'heim lo yadu derachai asher nishbati ve'api imivu nemanu chasi. Shiru ladonai shir chadash, shiru ladonai kol haaretz, shiru ladonai baruch shemo, basru meyom leyom Yeshuaso, sapru bagoyim ke'evodo, bechol ohamim niflo sab. Ki gadol Adonai, umul meyot, hinorahu, yal kol Elohim, ay, ki kol Elohei amim elilim, ba Adonai shamayim asa, hod vehadar lefanav oz vesiferes b'mikdasho. Havu ladonai mishpechos amim, havu ladonai kavod va'oz, havu ladonai kevevot shemo, se'u mincha, uva'u lechatzrosav, ay, ishtachvu ladonai behadras kodesh, chilu mipanav kol haaretz, imru vagoyim Adonai malach, avtikon tevel ba'al timot, yadin amim b'meisharim, yisbechu hashamayim v'sagel haaretz, oyed amayam, lo, ya'alo sodai, v'chol asher bo, ay, az yiranenu kol atzeyoar, lifnei Adonai ki yivoa, lishpot haaretz, yishpot tevel be'etzedek, ve'amim be'emunaso, ay, dilay, ay, dilay, Adonai Allah tegelaret. Shama vatismach Tzion, vatagelna b'nos Yehuda, leman mishpatecha Adonai, ki ata Adonai Elyon, al kol haaretz, miod na'aleisa al kol Elohim, ohavei Adonai, oisinu ra, shomer nafshos chasidav, miyad shoyim yatzileim, or zarua la tzadik, uleishvei lev simcha, simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, v'hodu lezecher kodsho, mizmor shiru ladonai shir chadash, ki niflos asab, hoshia lo yemino, uzero akawa chodio Adonai Yeshuaso, le'enei hagoyim gilat tzidkaso, Zochar chasto ve'emunaso leveshi Yisrael ra'u kol hafsei haaretz es Yeshua Eloheinu hariyu ladonai kol haaretz pitchu ve'ranenu ve'zameru zamru ladonai bechinor ve'kol zimra Bachatzotros ve'kol shofar hariyu lifnei hamelech Adonai Yidam hayam umlo'o tevel ve'yoshvei vav Neharo simcha uchof yachad arim yeranenu lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot ha'vavorets Yishpotei bel betzedek ve'yamim b'meisharim. Adonai malach yigizu amim yoshev krovim tanu ha'aretz. Moshe v'Aaron b'choanav u'Shmuel b'korei shemo korim el Adonai v'hu yahanem B'amud Hanan Yedaber Aleihem Shamru Eidosav V'choknosan Lamo Adonai Eloheinu Ato Anisam El Noseh Hayisa Lahem V'nokeim Alalilo Sam Ramemu Adonai Eloheinu V'yishtachavu Lehar Kodsho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Mizmor LeDavid Havul Adonai b'nei Elim Havul Adonai Kavod va'oz Ay 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 Havul Adonai Kevod Shemo Ishtachvu L'Adonai Behadas Kodesh Kol Adonai Halamayim El HaKavodim Adonai Al Maim Rabim Kol Adonai Hiba Koach Ay 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 Kol Adonai Behadar Kol Adonai Shover Arazim Vaishaber Adonai Yehesar Zehabanon Vayar Kidem Kemo Egel Lebanon Vesir Yovam Kemo Even Reyemim Ay 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 Kol Adonai Chotzev Raboseish Kol Adonai Yachir Midbar Yachir Adonai Midbar Kadesh Kol Adonai Yechol Elayalos Vayechesof Yeyawaros Uvechalo Hekulo Omer Kavod Ay 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 Adonai Lamabu Yawahashav Veshev Adonai Melech Leolam Adonai Oz Le'ahamo Yitein Adonai Yevarech Esamo Bashalom Anna Adna bekoach Gedulas Yemincha Yemincha Tatir Tzeruda Kabel Rina Samcha Sagveinu Tahareinu Nora Yana Bekoach Gedulas Yemincha Yemincha Tatir Tzeruda Kabel Rina Samcha Sagveinu Tahareinu Nora Yana Bekoach Gedulas Yemincha Tatir Tzeruda Kaberinas Rina Samcha Sagveinu Tahareinu Noira. Lecha dodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Lecha dodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Shamor b'zachor b'dibur echad Yishmiyanu elam yuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad L'shem Luciferes ve'lisila Ohilecha dodi likras kala Oy penei Shabbos nekabela Likras Shabbos lechuven elcha Ki hi mekor haberacha Merosh mikedem nesucha Sof maseh b'machshava tchila Ohilecha dodi likras kala Oy penei Shabbos nekabela Mikdash melechir melucha Kumitzi mitoch hafecha Oy rav lach sheves beyemek habacha V'hu yachmol alaychem la Oy lecha dodi likras kala Oy penei Shabbos oy nekabela Hisnari me afar kumi Livshi bigdei sifartechami Al yad beni shai beis alachmi Korban nafshi geyala Ohilecha dodi likras kala Oy penei Shabbos oy nekabela Hisoreri Kiva orech kumiyori Yuri shir daveri Kavod Adonai olayich nigla Ohilecha dodi likras kala Oy penei Shabbos was oy nekabela illa was eba hoshibela hosikami matishtachachi umatemi hibach yechesu ani yami oy venivnesa ihiratila hay ay ay lecha dodi hay ay ay lekraskala ay 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 penei Shabbos ay 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 nekabela vehayulim shihisa shosayich oy verachaku komevalayich yahasi salayich elohayich kimsos chasan ahal kahala ay 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 lecha dodi ay 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 lekraskala ay 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 penei Shabbos ay 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 nekabela yaminu smolti froti yes Adonai taritzi ahal yadi ishben party oy venismecha venagila ay 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 lecha dodi ay 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 lekraskala ay 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 penei Shabbos ay 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 nekabela ay 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 lecha dodi ay 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 lekraskala ay 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 penei Shabbos ay 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 nekabela iboi v'shalom hateres bahala gam besimcha uvtzala toch emunei am segula boi chala L'cha dodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela L'cha dodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Ay 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 l'cha dodi ay 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 likras kala ay 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 penei Shabbos ay 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 nekabela I can go another 9 hours ay 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 lecha dodi ay 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 likras kala ay 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 penei Shabbos ay 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 nekabela. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom to everyone. It's so good to see you. Thank you for facilitating this achdus, this connection, especially during the 3 weeks. Love you and miss you, and God willing, Me'et Hashem, we'll see each other in person soon.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you. That was so
Pleasure.
good.
Shabbat Shalom.
That's so
And
good.
tomorrow.
Glenn, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Glenn always
Shalom.
came at
Shabbat
Lecha
Shalom.
Dodi, by the way. He always walked in at Lecha Dodi.
Very, very good.
Rabbi Miller then wants to say
Shabbat
hello.
Shalom.
Then
Thank you, Rabbi Miller.
say
Thank
hello.
you. Wonderful. Excellent service.
Shabbat
I only
Shalom.
wish I came to
Great.
shul then.
You remember
So
me?
good to see
Yeah, that
you.
was great. Great.
It was
You
great,
remember me?
very good.
Lovely.
It's so
Shabbat
easy
Shalom.
having multiple conversations across 80 people.
Yeah. Across
Very good.
6,000
Have a
miles.
beautiful Shabbos.
Thank you.
Everyone, those of you who I've not met in my
30,
tenure in
30
Kenton,
something.
it's good to see you. It's such a blessed community.
Wonderful.
Thank
Shabbat
you.
shalom, and so far away. Close
Shabbat Shalom.
to
That
our
was
hearts.
so good. And it's
Thank
like
you,
you're
Rabbi.
just round the corner. Fantastic. Really lovely.
Baruch
Beautiful.
Hashem.
Yes.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful.
Lovely.
Take
Lovely.
care. Have a beautiful
Laila,
Shabbos,
Laila,
everyone.
Thank you.
Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you.
Okay, Shabbat Shalom.
Thank
Shabbat
you.
Shalom, everybody. I've got to get back. Keep well. Shabbat
Oh,
Shabbat
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.